Okay, hello. So this is going to be like a real-time sort of design log or whatever you want to call it. Um, I'm going to like make a better way of opening this door in the game, and I'm going to try and like think out loud as much as possible while doing it, so you can kind of get an idea of the thought process. So this might take. I have no idea how long this is going to take. It could be hours. Hopefully not. So I'm sorry if you're marking this and you actually have to listen to maybe 3 or so hours of this. But basically, at the moment that you open the door by just jumping on this button, um, which was always a placeholder, and I don't like it because it's too easy. You don't have to do anything to open the door, so this doesn't really feel like much of an achievement opening the door. So I'm gonna have a different method which I'll explain, and I also want to make sure that the door is opened when you're standing here still, because I think the slow opening is kind of nice and dramatic and so on. So yeah. Anyway, I won't go into what's behind the screen door. This is the code at the moment for the for opening the door. So was it this bit controls the this moves the two segments, and then where's the bit that I need to become? I've kind of forgotten how this works. I need to find out. Yeah. So it's it will trigger. Stop button. Stop. I'm just trying to remember what this all does. But basically, the way it works is if the player hits the button and his velocity is like negative, or no, yeah, it has to. He has to be moving down at a certain speed, basically, which is the trigger speed. So he has to be. If the button is not pressed, which means he hasn't already pressed it, and hit the variable player input dot last velocity dot y is less than the negative trigger speed. So yeah, because obviously it will be a negative thing because he's falling. Yeah, and then the rest. Yeah, but yeah, this isn't important at the moment. So this needs to be changed essentially. So let me just switch monitor and I will like draw a little diagram of what I'm trying to do. So yeah. So at the moment, as you know, it's like there's a button and then you press on it, you jump on it, and the door opens. But what I'm going to change it to is something which they have in Zelda sort of thing, which is there's like a hole. It's not a very good drawing. It's like a Khan Academy video now. So what we're going to have here is a hole in the floor. And some like, yeah. And then there will be a ball of some a sphere of some description that you put in the hole. So that, and obviously the sphere will be in a different room. So you have to go and find it and maybe like roll it. It'll have physics and roll it back to the thing. Yeah, and I think that's good because that lets it open the door open when you're standing in front of it, but also you have to do something. And I think maybe that sphere could be in a room which has a key that needs to be found, but that's a whole different thing. And so another thing that needs to happen. Let's just break down how this is going to work. So we've got the whole bit, and we've got the ball. And then I think so. In the ball will have a collider. I'm going to do the colliders in green. So that's the ball has a collider which can just be a sphere, and then there'll be a little collider in here somewhere as well. And then it will. I should use yellow because I haven't used it yet. It will be like. Do I actually want to? I can just explain this. So if when these two touch, then this will do something. Call some method. Call some method. I can't talk and write at the same time. Yeah. And then that will open the door, which is basically what it does at the moment, except the thing that makes the method for a method. I need to explain what a method is. It's also in some programming languages it's known as a function. Normally it's known as a function, but in C# it's known as a method for some reason. Yeah, so basically when these two hit, it'll open the door. Essentially, is what you need to know. so I don't think that this will need. I don't think that it'll need a velocity check. Because if it's, I think it would just be if it's in here, it triggers it. If these two touch, no matter what, it triggers it. And then another thing which I think is important is that once the trigger's activated, then what can I write? The ball becomes locked in place. So the ball becomes like, it's not a padlock. There we are. Yeah, the ball becomes locked in place. I kind of want to make that red, actually. I feel like red is quite a prohibitive colour. Yeah. Which should be quite easy to do. I would probably want to set it so just one of the things which will be in the list of instructions which get executed when the method is called will just be like rigid body, and it gets set to is kinematic gets set to true. I don't know if that's how you spell kinematic, but oh, I'm overrunning myself. Whatever. So you get the idea. So I think maybe we should just jump in and grab the ball by the horns and start doing this. So let me just Command W that. Yes, I would like to save. Okay, and now... Okay, so let's just go to Unity quickly. Yeah, so we're going to need... It's going to be basically a sphere. So that's fine. I'm going to go and make a more pretty thing later. But for the moment, I think a sphere is fine. We will also need a little divot in the floor. So, although that could kind of be made last. This button, let me see. What is it that's carrying, or what object is the script on? Okay, button frame. Oh yeah, the button frame has it. So we might have to reassign all these objects. I'm going to make a backup actually of the. Where is it? The door button. Yeah, I'm going to make a backup of this because I don't want to accidentally. I want to be able to roll back if I screw things up. God, what the fuck is Finder? Don't know if I'm allowed to swear. I guess I am. Wow, I'm so edgy. Come on. I only got this Mac a few days ago, so I'm still kind of a bit of a boomer with that copy. I'll just put it on the desktop for now. If you have it in the same folder, I feel like Unity often there's two scripts that are like referencing the same game objects, and I think they just interfere with each other and it doesn't work, and it kind of won't let you run it because it says fix compile errors. So that's fun. Yeah. Well, come on. There we go. So let's just add a sphere. I'm gonna move this. Well, as I was saying, I'm gonna move this just like below for the moment, just so it's out of the way. But I'll move it a bit lower in case we need a thing. Just so I can drag it back up and roll back if needs be. So let's add a sphere. I'm actually gonna not run Unity in full screen because I would like to have the menu bar up here. So game object. We can change this thing later. So we want to have a sphere. God, this is so. I bet this is going to be really agonizing to watch. There's also one weird thing about I don't know what the little plugin that lets me use my 3D mouse in Unity doesn't work on. It apparently works on macOS, but for some reason it's not, and it's literally like it's just chucking errors at me like every tick basically. I think. And it's, look at that, over 999 errors. Okay, let's get this somewhere where we can see it. Come on. There you go. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of a good size. Let's give it some physics. So we want to have a rigid body. Boom, and it already has a sphere collider, so that's great. I don't know what the mass should be. I feel like the drag might be good if it's kind of high, but let's just leave that for now. Use gravity, blah blah blah. Okay, so if all goes well now, we should just have a sphere that we can kick around. I'm going to set this to play maximized as well, just so it's a bit more, you know, visible. Here we go. So there we go. We have a sphere that we can play football with. I wonder what the mass should be like. I feel like maybe it needs some more friction as well. Yeah, let's make a physics material for it so we can give it some more friction. Because the player has zero, all the sides of the player have no friction. So, yeah, let's get where we are. Physics, come on. So for stairs, walls, create. Where is physics material? Physic material. Okay, ball and dynamic friction. Let's just try that for the moment. We can make it. Ooh, we can make it bouncy. Let's just see how that fares. So non-physic. The default physic material is has no friction. I think that's not necessary anymore because I reworked how the player friction worked, and it's no longer needed. But I haven't changed it. So okay. Yeah, so now it has a bit more friction. I don't know if it's more funny if it's bouncy. Is it good if it's bouncy? Might make it more annoying to control. Let's. Oh. I kind of like. I don't know if it's like. The fact that it kind of goes quite far, has quite little drag is good. I think because you can kind of send it in a direction, and it won't. You know, it makes it a bit less. I hope it will make it a bit less annoying to transport. Because if you're gonna have to transport it from, you know, and it's also just fun to have like a little. It's football, you know, like, I kind of like the bounciness actually. I think bounciness is out of 1 in Unity, but let's see. Hang on, okay, ball, bounciness. Let's see. Will it let me set it to 10? No, it is out of 1. Okay, what if we set the friction to like 10? No, actually, no, let's not do that. It's fine for now. It's fine for now. Although, maybe we could slap a material on it just to make it a bit more interesting. Maybe we could do this one. In a second, I'm going to go into Blender and modify this bit here so it has a dip in it. Okay, so we now want just a game object which has. And this will be a placeholder. We want a collider which will open the door when it touches the ball. And then once that's in, we can just put it inside a hole. We also need to make it freeze the ball. So we're going to need to, what's the word? Reference the ball's rigid body in the script and so on. So let's just make it a sphere again. Actually, I could just duplicate this. Whoa. Oh, is it? Yeah, command backspace is delete on a Mac for some reason. Okay. We should. I could call this key ball, and then we could call this trigger, ball trigger. Yeah. Let's just slap a different. I mean, this literally doesn't matter. I'll just put that on the thing for now. It's got a sphere collider. This doesn't need a rigid body, so we can remove that. Let's maybe make it a 0.5 size as well. Do that for all of them. Okay. I mean, I don't know why I feel like I'm being a bit too perfectionist, or like I'm doing things not in an order of how important they are. Let's also move this forward a bit. Right. Okay. Now we are going to want to add the door button script to it, and we're going to need to re-reference all of these objects. Okay. So what objects are these? Scary door upper. Okay. Player input, door open, drum, button frame. Can I do a little real maverick thing and just what is it? Command 5 is screen. Is it Command 5? Command Shift 5. There you go. Okay. Come on, you bastard. There you go. I'm just gonna screenshot this and then just like look at it. I'm sure there's a better way. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You got that. So now. Okay. let's open up Creator. Or fuck it, let's open up Photoshop. Photoshop opens so quickly on this computer, it's mad. Like, it's on a different monitor, but how is it so quick? It's amazing. I guess it's just really well optimized for Apple Silicon, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to put that on a different monitor. Now we just need to copy the references, and we will change some later. So we want player input to be the player's version of it. We want mesh renderer to mesh, it doesn't matter. Scary.upper should be scary.upper. That's right. I could drag these in. Maybe that'd be quicker, but I've started now. So scary.lower button. Oh, so we don't need the button anymore. So we could let's leave it unassigned for now. Collider, we want the. We might not need any of these colliders. Trigger speed. We don't need. Lerp duration. We need the lerp duration. Which was 2, and then value to lerp is 10 and 60. Audio source, we want audio source. Okay, I don't fully understand how this all works, but we need door open. No, door open, come on. Door open is the sound effect, and we want drum as well. Okay, which is the door close sound effect. That looks good enough for now. So now let's go and start modifying the scripto. So we are going to need, I think instead of the player, we're going to need whatever, yeah, we're going to need this thing. So yeah. Trigger speed, lamp duration, wake update on collider and collider player. Okay, so I think we need to get a tag. We need to tag. Whoa. Yeah. Let's just make a new tag for this. We'll tag it with. We'll call it ball. As tag. Ball. Save. Okay, cool. And now back to the thing. And we want to set this to ball. So now it'll do it when it collides with the thing. Do we need a pressed? The pressed boolean is still useful. The name doesn't really make as much sense. But yeah. Oh, it also needs to, after 60 seconds, it needs to make the ball respawn. And therefore delete. So it could be like a pellet of food that you put into a hole. Okay, so we don't need to worry about this. We just need to worry about if the thing is pressed, I think. So can I comment that out? Oh, I don't know if comments work. That's commenting out the whole thing, so that does not work. We can just delete it for now. I have the other script backed up anyway, so I can just, yeah. But I'm sure there's a quick way of doing this. I'm sorry if you code, because it must be really infuriating to watch. Okay, let's just give this a little whirl and just see what happens. So what we want to happen is that what we want to happen is that when the ball hits the thing, the door opens. So let us pray. Let us also zoom in slightly. Oh my god, that's ugly. Let's make the resolution like QHD. Well, let's just do free aspect, and then we can 1x it. Yeah. It would be fun to make it like magnet, like get attracted to the blue thing when it gets close enough, because this is kind of annoying. I don't know if this is fun or infuriating. Come on. Oh my god. I told you it might take a while. Oh, what? That's solid. Oh, it needs to be... Oh, it needs to be is trigger, I think. Does it? Is that... Why? Yeah, let's make it trigger. Anything else? Let's also make this, like, way bigger, just to make it a bit easier. Do we need to reference the thing? Yeah, it's an on trigger enter. Yeah, so maybe that might fix it. Triggers in Unity, I'm sure there's other technicalities about it that I don't know. But the main thing is that triggers won't like stop you in your tracks, and colliders will, generally. Come on. Oh, God. So now it just doesn't do anything. Did I miss the collider? That was definitely inside, right? Okay, let's see what happens if we set Col to be this collider. What's it called? Ball. No, it was a keyball. Come on, keyball. I have a sense that this won't work, but if it does work, I'm just gonna live with it. I think it's because I think it might be a bit janky if it works, or if it works, I won't know why. Basically, okay. I don't think that worked, but I'm gonna make this really big as well. Just just for ease of use, just for not having to, for the sake of not having to kick the ball around all the time. It works. There you go, it works. However, there's no sound, which is a shame. So what can we do about that? Why is there no sound? And button body? Does it need a button body? Okay, let's have a look at the... Oh, also, just because another quirk of macOS, I haven't fully figured out how to record desktop audio yet. So for you, there is no difference whether or not there's audio. But for me, very important. Okay, let's see if I don't see why this would work. It also, it obviously does something to the position of the ball as well. So that's redundant. Okay, so let's yeah, so this is where it's playing the thing. So this, because this method which lerps the stuff gets called inside, or this coroutine which lerps which like makes the door open smoothly, gets called inside the method which plays the sound. So if it should play the sound as one of the next things it does after it calls these two coroutines. Oh, come on, Zed. Okay. Let's see what this one says. button body. So I think it might need a... Yeah, it needs to have a bit which is the button body as well. So non-game object. Let's make it itself, I suppose. So what's it called? Oh, I called it battle trigger by accident. Can we rename that? The syntax of my naming conventions is so weird. Like, there's no, it's just grammar anarchy. Which order does the adjective go in? You know, trigger ball trigger, it's just free for all. Okay, well that, again, worked, but it didn't work because it didn't play a sound. Okay. Actually... Oh, okay. I know. Okay, so... Okay, let's just try this. This is just a debugging step, so let's move... Actually, let's just... First debugging step. Delete. Just delete this. Like, what happens? Maybe there's some conflict. Let's just see if it works when we delete this. Nope, doesn't work. Now let's see what happens if we put this up here, and then we take the button ball trigger. If we command backspace that, will this now play the sound? And this has been modified so it should play when the thing touches it as well, when the ball touches it. If it does play the sound when the ball touches it, I think I will just modify the button rather than making a whole new thing. Come on. Oh my god, this ball is so annoying. Okay, well, it still plays the sound. I don't know if that was because I stepped on it or because the... Yeah. Okay, so... We must find out which bit... which is the collider, which the player... I think it's this big one here. Yeah, sphere collider is trigger. So let's just make this, like, huge again. Just for the sake of it. Oh, and now it works. Okay. So now it works when it touches the thing. So that's good. Again, this is a bit shit because you can't hit. Can I get black hole open? Come on, black hole. Like, how does this... Oh my god. Video effects, mic mode, focus. Display sound settings. Okay. Let's just try if I put the output to black hole. Okay, well now but now I can't hear it. But okay, I'm just gonna do this briefly, just so you know what it's meant to sound like. Oh, why is it just... Okay. Yeah, anyway. That's the basic idea. Now let's... I'm going to... God, who designed... Like, macOS is, like, so good in so many ways, but it's, like, so not. And it has those really weird idiosyncrasies. Maybe that's just because I'm not familiar with it. I don't know, it is just a bit strange. Like yeah, the display scaling support is really weird as well. It won't let me have, like, 125% scaling on my 1440p monitor, so everything is, like, a bit too small. Like, a little bit too small. Oh, come on. Maybe Unity can only change the audio device, like, every time it launches. That'd be fun. Yeah, I guess it can. Maybe you could hear that through my speakers. I'm not sure. Okay. So, what is the next step? Let's just duplicate this button. Just, again, so we have it, just in case we want to change it. In case we want to roll back even, so... Now let's double check that it works when there are 2 buttons, because if it doesn't, it does work. Okay, good. Okay, so what do we not need? We need this. We don't need this. Oh, command backspace. There we go. Yeah, the mesh whatever of this. This doesn't need to be so big anymore, so that's good. Let's make the radius 4 maybe, or 2. Okay. We also don't. It's making the ball, I think, clip through the floor. Like it's moving it down through the floor, and we don't want that. We want it to set the position to here, and then set it to is kinematic for the moment. Is kinematic basically means that you can't move it in terms of rigid body. So where is the bit? I need to start commenting. I need to start annotating this stuff more. So let's find where it sets the position of the whatever. So it'll be button body dot transform dot position plus equals 1. Okay, yeah, so it's here. So I don't think we don't need this. So we need to make a new game object, just so we can reference it. So serialize field, so it shows up in the editor, and then game object, and let's call it ball. Should I capitalize it? Ball? I don't know. I feel like that feels wrong. What was it called? It was called key ball. There's like a thing, I don't know why, where I think you only capitalize the first letter of the second word in variable names. I don't know why. I think in methods you capitalize all of them. I have no clue. This is all probably totally wrong. Okay, so here we go. So instead of this, we want to set the key ball dot transform dot position, and we don't want to increment it. We want to just set it to the equals button body dot transform dot position. Okay, right, and then this, when it resets, for the moment we don't need it. And then let's also have it so we're going to need to reference the rigid body of it as well. So okay, well, mesh around it player input for loads of upper keyboard. Okay, so we need to make a new rigid body as well. So we want to do rigid body ball RB. Let's just call whatever. This is gonna be real bodge spaghetti code. Okay, rigid body ball RB. And then we just want to set that to is kinematic. I might change this later, but just for the proof of concept. RB ball RB dot is kinematic equals true. Okay, that's good, and then we should make a spawn point for the ball, basically. So, but for now, let's just have it. So, I'll comment here. Teleport ball to spawn. Okay. We want to set is kinematic to false here as well. Okay, Command S. Now, let's see. So now what we want to happen is, come on. I need to stop alt tabbing. There we go. Can I close this? No, I can't. I just try and get a different monitor. Okay. So what we want to happen now is when it's triggered, it will lock the ball in place and also set it to the position of the thing. And I think at the moment it might be like inside. It might be a bit too low in the ground, you know. So we can change that. We can just if we have to change that, I'll go over how. Oh, what? So now it doesn't work anymore. Oh, I forgot to reference the object. Or reference the instances, however you say it. Button body. If I just set that to it, will it work? Okay. This is why I hate when you change something and it just breaks everything and you don't really know why. Keyboard RB. There we go. It works. But the ball still disappears. So that's a bit worrying. Let's actually play focused. Yeah, so let's just see what's happening to the ball when it's hit. So if we go into let's just select the ball. If we drag this window here so we can just like maybe let's get a different perspective so we can see like underneath. Oh, there's a toilet here, by the way. Don't ask. Okay, so the ball is... Yeah, the ball goes way down. Oh, it's setting it to the position of the wrong object. It's setting it to this instance of the button frame. So we gotta make sure that that's not the case. Which means we need to change. I see. So if there's button body, so where's it setting it to? Can we set the button body to just button frame? No, but which one? Okay, button frame. Assets. There's like a 33% chance this will work. Maybe 50%. If it works correctly, it should go to the... Okay, so not that one. So let's see now. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, that's working. We could lower up the position as well, but no. Okay, that's for later. So yeah, it's pretty much working. And let's just see as well. Hypothetically, vector 3. Okay, we want to add. Alexa, please be quiet. Oh god, why did I say that? I triggered her. Does Alexa use she, her pronouns?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
It should be like...
The internet is unreachable.
Cool. It should be like it's, right? Because it is an object. Vector 3.up times 2. Vector 3.up is just like... Well, I can't guess. Vector 3 is an array of 3 floats, I think, which is used to store like transformations in Unity. And if you add... So we're basically just taking... We're taking the transformed up position of this, which is the button body, so it's like the X, Y, and Z coordinates of where it is in the game world, and we're adding to it vector 3.up times 2, which is... A vector 3.up is just a vector which is like X0, Y1, Z0, and you can multiply it by some value to make it up more. It's just like shorthand. I think you could write it in different ways, but there's also like vector 3.down, vector 3.left, vector 3.right, and so forth. Yeah. Okay, let's give this a try. Didn't particularly work. Maybe did I forget to save it? Okay. I keep forgetting the keyboard shortcuts. Okay. And we no longer need both of these. Actually, we can just. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's too high up, but in principle that works, so we could change it. It looks kind of cool, and just to make sure, yeah, it won't move now. It's actually kind of glitchy. I guess we could wait for a minute as well, just to see. Okay, so let's see what happens after a minute, because what ideally will happen is the door will shut, then the ball will unlock and fall, and then likely immediately trigger the thing again, unless it's already in the trigger. I don't know if this is a waste of time. I think it's good just to see what the effect is. Come on. There's so much stuff in this game that I need to do that I haven't. I've kind of been slacking off for the last few days. So I guess this is like 2 birds with 1 stone, because I'm also doing like loads of sketchbook work. You know, just by recording the video. It always is a bit jump scary when it closes, I think, because oh, okay. Well, it triggered the thing again instantly, but it did, you know, it did fall, and that's why it triggered the thing. So it's good. And this I literally don't think needs to be 1. It could just be like, you can set like 0.5 even. 0.5 F to tell it it's a floating point, because C# won't implicitly convert. So now I'm thinking, let's open up Blender and make a little nice niche for the thing. So time to use a program which I actually like. How amazing. Poston.blend. Here we go. And a program which supports the 3D mouse. Hallelujah. Okay. Right. Is my mic close enough to my face? I hope it's not too quiet. It's going quite... The audio levels look quite good, actually, so I think it's fine. So, where is the thing? Here we go. This is all the stuff is in kind of the wrong position. There's the toilet. Also, the face has a really big chin, you may notice, but you never see it in the game, so it's fine. Okay, so we want to have a little like bit that you put the door in. Oh god, I should. Okay. So let's actually. Where does our full screen Blender as well? It's weird. Blender doesn't really have an extensive menu bar, but it's not part of the macOS menu bar. Like Unity C is like using the macOS menu bar. So let's look. How many like beams is this? Okay, so it's the door is right by the 4th beam, basically. So I think this is a bit close. The door is right by the 4th beam. So. It's alt and option switched. Okay, so the door is here, like that. Okay, so let's add. What do I do? I want to take this. What is the floor made of? Oh, the floor is like one thing. Okay, so it's like per room. So, I don't know why this is all subdivided like this, but so the door is on the 4th beam, which is here. So I think around here is a good place. I'm sure there's a way of doing this which is more efficient, but this is the way I'm going to use. So let's actually, yeah, inset, and we want to like scale a bit just to get it so it's square. We can check how square it is as well by checking the length of these. Where is the length of properties? Come on, tool. Hang on, don't tell me that the knowing the lengths of things is an add-on. Oh god, if it is, that's so annoying. Oh no, it doesn't tell you the length, it tells you the position. Okay, so let's SX0 to get that all to 0 on a turn off, proportional editing. SX0, again, so these are all in line. And then we can get the position. Oh, actually, no, I can't. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's obviously not perfectly square though, so that looks pretty decent to me. Can we Alt 2? No, Alt 3 rather, which is Oh god, because Alt and Command is switched. Alt, which is dissolve faces. So I guess now we could hit Shift S. We can do cursor to active. Then we can I would delete the faces. Then we can Shift A. We can add in a cylinder. We want to set the top to nothing. Let's have. We don't have too many. Maybe like 16. I think that's gonna. Oh, like, I mean, how low are we gonna go? 12. 12 is a nice number. Radius can go down a bit. We could do this all afterwards, to be fair. Maybe we. I'll keep on backface culling for now. This we also want the. We're gonna flip the normal, so hit Alt or yeah, Option N, flip. There we go. So now it's like inside out. Yeah, and we also want to. What is it? Shift H? Yeah, Shift H is to hide. Okay, so we wanna. That's a good length, I think. So let's hit this. Hit Option to do that. Then if we do Shift question mark. Oh no, we don't want to do that. If we fill, then Command R. Well, and Command R. There we go to loop cut and slide. Then we can do Shift question mark to this to merge all of those. Okay, I don't know why that's selected. That shouldn't be. Come on. Oh, this is all one object, of course. So yeah. Now we need to let's merge it with the top of the thing. I don't know if I want the ball to fall down like a tunnel or something. But just for the moment, so I'm gonna hit Option H to unhide the stuff. Now, what height is this at? The Z height is, and in Blender, this is confusing as well because in Unity, vertical is Y, and in Blender, vertical is Z. I kind of prefer Z for some reason, but I don't know. It's just because of there's no reason why really. So this thing is at Z0. This thing is at Z0.6. So, oh, I know. If we hit Command L to select linked and we press G, Z, minus 0.6. Yes, and now it's aligned with the thing. God, quick maths. Okay, so now we need to like fill these in as well. So I'm sure there is a better way of doing this. Maybe I should have I mean, 12 is a multiple of 4, so I don't know. Let's what is it? Option Shift C is to subdivide. Option Shift C. That's a custom shortcut. So if you're for some reason trying to learn something from this, that probably won't work for you. Okay. This topology doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. I was expecting it to be a lot worse, to be honest. Is that right? No, it should be like boom, and then it should be yeah. Boom. Same here, and then we have these corner bits, which we can just like. I'm sure there's a quicker way of doing this. Come on. Okay, so now let's. What shall we do? For some reason, Command R doesn't work on like kind of conical bits like this. You can't loop cut, but we can here. So. Can I option select? Here we go. Yeah. And let's scale that a little bit. Command R. We want it to be sort of spherical. Actually, I can think of a better way of doing this. So let's just get this. Whoa. SZ0. I love the keyboard shortcuts in Blender for like scaling, like transformations. They're so convenient. I literally love Blender so much. Okay, let's SZ, and then what position is this at? Let's just okay. We can just set it to be 0. Cool. So now it's flat, and let's add some geometry here, and maybe. Ooh, come on. Actually. Let's not do that. Let's just option and then Alt 2. And then let's option this. Scale that to be a bit smaller. Maybe like that. Then Command R. Then scroll. Okay, now I've got more geometry. Possibly too much geometry. You can never have too much geometry, is what no one has ever said, because you absolutely can. Come on, scroll. Whoa, not like that. Jesus. Okay. Oh, I need to turn it on. Okay, so proportional editing. So now, whoa. Actually, I should look at this from the side. Oh, and also this should probably be like the radius or the diameter or whatever of the ball. So, okay, we can see it from here. That looks kind of good. Actually, maybe if we set it to be smooth, it'll look better. Come on. Not really. I don't think I like that, actually. Is that good? That's not bad. But I think spherical is the best, all things considered. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of good. That's fine, but it does need to fit the thing. So let's... The thing, I think, is going to be quite small. It's going to be smaller than Gordon. So if we... come on, side view. Let's turn off proportional editing and just scale this in. There's also maybe Shift Z just to make sure we don't get any unwanted. Let's do this. I think this needs a bit of moving as well, like up. Yep. That's... And then we turn it on again. GZ. Boom. I mean, it's not perfect. I should have used a section from a sphere. Oh, bollocks. Why didn't I just use a bit of a UV sphere rather than a fucking, whatever it's called, a cylinder? I guess it's better than... Okay, so this should work anyway. I might go back and change it, but I don't think it's too much of an issue. We should also assign this a different material, I think. And... Let me just think. I kind of want the player not to be able to fall into it, but it's not too big of a deal. So if we option select all of these even. Option selects like a, what's the word, edge loops, face loops. It selects loops, I think. And it's not working. Come on. Oh, I'm doing control select now, which is like the shortest path between two vertices, faces. What is the general term for like faces, vertices, and edges? Like geometry? No, but that's too general because that can mean like a million other things. I don't know, facets. Okay. Yeah. So let's get this a new material. This can be. Ball trigger inner and assign. Let's go to material preview mode as well, just to, yeah. Okay, so this is all messed up. So we're gonna make a new material, and we shall call this one ball trigger outer. Ball trigger outer, and assign. Whoa, no, we don't want to assign to that. We want to assign it to this one. Come on, there we go. Ball trigger outer. Oh, why are they? They're both the same material. Is the problem? So we need to make a new material. Which we can do like this. Okay. Assign. Now let's just give this one a different color. These colors are just I'll make it red just for the sake of it. It should be enticing to look at. Ball trigger outer, and then these, all this like detritus here, should be just floor. Oh, and we'll also need to UV unwrap all this stuff as well. So let's do that now. U unwrap cube projection, cube size 1, cool. Now we also want to. This should be called inner. So let's change that. Inner, and then this should be outer. Outer, cool. Command S to save. And now that we have this assigned, we can select it based on this, so that's good. Can I? Yeah, shade smooth. So let's shade it smooth. And this bit doesn't matter so much, but I like to see the inside of this has like maybe it's called Phong shading or something, but it's shaded smooth anyway. This I think this bit should come on. This should be extruded a bit, I think, just for aesthetical purposes. Or it does make it a bit harder to work with, but okay, come on. Select that edge loop. Select the goddamn edge loop. No. Okay, I guess we're gonna control this. Assign ball trigger outer. I kind of like the blockiness of it on the outside. Although, actually, do I? Select. Let's make it smooth to see how it looks. Assign. Yeah, that's kind of good. And then if we maybe like select these two, and then can we mark sharp? What is mark sharp? It's alt. No, that's the key bindings. That's the preferences even. So it's definitely alt, right? And it's alt. What did I assign it to? Oh, shift. I see. There we go. So now it's sharp. Maybe these need some autos. Yeah, these might need some auto smooth. Here we go. But let's set the auto smooth to like high. I kind of like it shaded smooth. You know what? Yeah, it is kind of good shaded smooth. Or is it? It's not bad. Actually, you know what? No. Let's just roll this back. And so yeah, that is good. But the rest of it, I don't think we want shaded smooth. Although, so let's just. I think this roof will benefit from it being shaded smooth. Most painfully slow selection. I am sure there's a way to do this quicker. Maybe if I hit W. Yeah. Nope. No, that was wrong. Yeah, here we go. Now I can like paint select them. Heck yeah. Okay, and now and now we want shade smooth. And it doesn't work. Okay. Mark sharp, auto smooth. Oh, now it's working. Okay, good. And we also might want to. That feels a bit wrong there, though. Oh, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's just unwrap it again, just for good measure. Because if you don't unwrap it, it can mess things up, ruin your whole day. This needs to be unwrapped again as well. Keep projection size 1. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just basically good. There will definitely be a few errata, but I think we're basically good. So let's export this, and then I'm going to make a more fun model for a sphere, I think. For a ball, so we want to make sure, and I've messed this up before and accidentally exported the thing with no rooms, this Postman with no rooms in it, and I've had to reassign every single collider in the building, and it was such a pain. I found out if you close and reopen Unity without saving, that fixes it. If you re-export it with the things, but let's just so we want to have clean, which is the collection which we want to export, and we want to let's save this. Export it as a FBX. We want to have it be active collection, not selected objects, because that was the mistake that I made that caused the problem I mentioned. And it's in Gordon vs Puppets. Gordon vs Puppets. Asset. No, not assets. No, it is assets. Models. Basic. Post and rough for FBX. FBX unit scale. Export FBX. Okay, cool. Right. And now we see, yes, it does have the hole. It has the hole in the floor. It needs to be, the hole needs to be more enticing, I think, and like obvious and make you want to collect it. Okay, so maybe I think we should move this. Yes. Move it into place. I don't know why it's moving both of them, but if it works, it works, you know? If it works, it works. God, I wish I could use the 3D mouse. Unity lets you use the 3D mouse while translating objects as well, or transforming objects, which is so much more. Blender doesn't for some reason. I'm sure there's a way to fix it, but it's really annoying. I wish it did. Okay, mesh filter. Let's just take this and have none. Good. Now there's no mesh. We also mesh collider. Do we need it? I'll just make it a trigger. Hopefully that won't break anything. Okay. And the radius of this maybe should be like 1. Yeah, that's good. And then also move it down. Oh god, so this is quite inconvenient. Okay, so this thing here basically will trigger it when it's hit. So that's good, I think. So let's give it a shot. Give it a wobble. See if it works. Okay, so... God, this ball really needs some friction. Come on. Oh no. It didn't do anything. What did I just... Okay, look, I'm just gonna give the ball some friction. Some drag. It's just... Okay. Come on. Radius thing. Okay, drag, because it has literally no drag. Let's set the drag to 2. I could also make it more massive, but I don't know. Yeah, it'd be a bit more inconvenient to move around if it's massive. It literally had no drag. That's why. Yeah, now it's much better. Okay. But it's not as fun. Yes! Ah, okay. Oh, but it's way too low. So we want to. We maybe do want to have it be plus like 2 or 3 now. God, I hope I am. Do I have to go and bleep all of my swears? Because I don't know if I'm allowed to swear. You know. Because it'll be on display and there will be children. So okay. I mean, in a way, I kind of doubt that a child would have the attention span to sit through a video this dull. So, yeah, come on, Unity, what am I doing? Why am I... Oh, God, I'm alt-tabbing. I'm such a boomer. Or command-tabbing. I'm a double boomer for getting the name of the... Okay, come on. I'm a triple boomer for not remembering the shortcut to switch spaces. Oh, can you press it through? Okay, so you can get it through a door fairly easily, so that's good. I think, at least, anyway. Would it be more fun if it was a cube, or would it work better if it was a cube? No, it wouldn't, because you'd have to set the rotation as well. That's pretty fucking spot on. It needs to be a bit lower. It does need to be a bit lower, but I like that. Okay, let's make it a bit lower. Let's have it be 1.5. Boom. Let's also just move it a bit closer, just so it's less time consuming. I could just put it over the thing, but I like it not triggering automatically when you start the game. So, come on. The little rim around the edge of it should be changed, I think. Oh, it's causing a bit of a... Is he falling, is he not problem. How can we fix this? Can we set it to ignore? How do you set it to ignore collision? Okay, Dr. Google. Oh, the internet's down for some reason. Okay, I guess I'm doing this one alone. Okay, so I think it should be a bit lower. Let's just make it +1 as well. Then I'm going to make a texture for the thing. Oh, I know how I could fix... No, would that work? I have an idea for how I could fix it, but... Yeah, it's kind of good. I think the trigger should be lower. The trigger should be roughly where... The trigger should be smaller and basically where its position gets set to. That's what I'm thinking. Oh god, of course it's not. Come on, okay. Button frame. Ah, these don't need to be parented. That explains why. Button frame. Okay. Button frame old. Just to stop me being confused. Okie dokie. Radius like 0.2. Is that a bit ridiculous? And we want it to be like way... That's pretty way low. I think that's fine actually. Okay. Pretty good. I might actually set it a bit higher. The eternal falling thing is a bit of a problem. Actually, does it need to set the transform position? Let's first try it like it is now, where it sets it to be a little bit higher up, and then we can. Then I'm just gonna see what happens if we don't set the transformed position at all. Although, but then every time it'll be slightly different. So I don't want it to jolt, but then it's nice to have it always be in the same position. We could have it lerp, I suppose, but that's a bit more effort. I might do that later because it's not super, you know. Lerp means linear interpolation. Which basically means like it blends smoothly. The door lerps up and down when it moves slowly, like slides. That's fine. That's great. That's bang spot on. Okay. That's fine. That's good. Um, okay, what the lip around here needs to not be. So, what can I do about that? Okay, let's go back to Blender. And get rid of this lip. So, um, if I select the lip, can I get the alt going? Come on, you get some alt up in this. Some alt pop. Oh, does control still both command and control? They both do the same thing. My muscle memory is telling me to use control, but I kind of want to start using command just because everything else on Mac uses command, like control on Windows. Okay, so now we can. Is it Alt P? No, that's parent. Is it command? No, that's command. Is it? Oh, Option P. Oh, it's just P. Okay, so separate selection. So now this is a different object. Well, so if let's just like. If I press Option H, okay, let's just H that for now. And then we can just option that. F. No, that's wrong. We want it to be like bing 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 bang. I feel like there should be some color matching going on to make sure between the ball and the thing you put the ball in to make sure that it's like, or to tell you that it's like they're meant to go. You know, you're meant to put one in the other. It should be quite noticeable as well. Like it should be this thing should stand out, and so should the ball. So you see this first, and you see the distinctive thing. You're like, oh, what's that for? And then later you're exploring, and you find the ball which has the same thing, and you're like, oh, I remember that. Maybe that's and then you kind of figure out. Okay, so I'm gonna unwrap this again. Cube projection, cube size 1, cool. And what the fuck? Okay. Oh my god, I have everything selected. That's wrong. Okay, you unwrap. How did I just accidentally unwrap everything as a cube? Because that just could cause some issues. Okay, so if we just that's good. Okay, now if we yeah, I only have the selecting command Z. U cube projection 1, cool. Okay. So where did the thing go? Hall Alt H, come on, Option H, there we go. Button trigger rim. Cool. So now this, if we do, is it Shift H to hide everything else? No. Alt H. God, how do you hide? How do you hide everything else? Shift H? Yeah, Shift H. Cool. So let's give this some solidity. It's not really necessary. Is it a waste of polygons to give it the solidity? I'm just gonna do it because I could reuse this part. It could be useful for something. Although actually, you know what? I'm not going to for the moment. Let's give it a more interesting shape though. How many? I'll use yeah. And then Jesus. That doesn't look very good. So let's have it be sharp, maybe. Oh, I think that looks cool. Oh, ooh, which one? Like that or like that? I think that one says... That one's more inviting. Yeah, because that doesn't look as cool. That one looks cooler, though. And I did say I wanted it to be distinctive. Oh, it's raining. There's a nice little rain. Okay, that's good enough for now. But, okay. Let's unwrap that as a cube as well. Yeah, cool. Is that good enough, actually? Do we want this to be less sharp? Yeah, I feel like it should sort of go down. It just makes it more obvious, but I do like the... Oh, there's also... what is it? Oh, no. Okay, Alt H. Oh, Option H, that's why. Yeah. So now I can see both of them. So let's select this, Command. I think, well, now we have it as two different things. We could probably make this bit larger more easily, which I like. So S, and let us do, like, that's a bit too big, I think. GZ, don't we? That's kind of cool. Maybe, like, yeah. That's pretty cool. Is it? I feel like the rim should be a little bit raised. Like... Ah, the internet just got back, so I can Google. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. I've just found out how you can ignore colliders. So, can I drag this just to... yeah, I found out how you ignore colliders, so I'm gonna use this documentation to make it so the player won't like have the falling thing. I think that's good enough. I think, although it's not very distinctive, it needs to be more distinctive, which we could do by maybe adding a cube and then also adding an empty. And we will probably want to put all these things in a collection just so it's easier. So, new collection. Scroll down, put those in the collection. This can be a ball trigger. We'll put this in MISC. This has all the things we want. I don't know how I'm supposed to spell center as a British person. Okie dokie. So we're gonna want to get this. We're gonna need to put an array modifier on it. We want to make it so it is an object offset. The object offset is going to be... Can you drag? Yes, I can drag. Okay, cool. Yes, the array center. Then we want to edit mode, scale it like this or something, then GY. Oh no, hang on, that's not working. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this, no. RZ 45 or whatever. Oh no, we want to do this in edit mode. No, hang on. Okay, so I'm not talking. I'm trying to figure out why the cubes are being smaller, like smaller than they should be, or like changing size. Oh god, I should just use geometry nodes for this, but I don't really know much about Geometry Nodes at this point, so oh goodness. Oh, we want to have this show in edit mode. Okay, cool. What is happening? What is happening? Why are the cubes so big? Oh my god, look at that. That's broken. That's not how it's supposed to be. Oh, and the normals are flipped. Oh god, okay. Maybe if we Alt-G this. God, what is the... There's something... I haven't made a repeating pattern, like, with using this method for a while, so I think I'm forgetting how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, very fun. Okay, so I have so it seems like they've come closer in size as this approaches the size of the thing. I see. Maybe I see. So if we... Yeah. If we get this and we set the size maybe to 1. I see. Yeah, I see. So we want this to be 1. Oh god, it's just like infinite. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, so it's based on the one we have selected. Okay. Can I not just like... One. Okay, as soon as I do that, it just goes to infinity. Oh god. Okie dokie. That's still not what I want. It needs to be like around that, but if I can't set it, I can't do it. Maybe it'd be easier to scale this thing. Oh my goodness. I didn't think to reset the scale. That was like 10 minutes of my life I spent, and then the whole solution was just having to press Option S to reset the scale. Jesus criminy, I've done it this time. Okay, so now we need to just do this. GX. Scale them down a little bit. Scale them down in edit mode, and then we want to have it so the rotation of this thing is 360 divided by 7, so now they are evenly spaced, and there's 7 of them. I think 7's a nice number. It's kind of like a magic-y, I don't know. I like the number 7 anyway. And which one is I think this one is the real one. We want to make sure that they... Ooh. Yeah, that one's the real one. So I don't know what I want it to look like, really. But this is better than nothing. Maybe kind of quite big. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like a star is quite cool, I think. There's no... I feel like if these go over the edge, it's a bit not enticing. Or it implies... That's kind of cool. I don't really like that look though. Not for this at least. It is a good look, but no, that sort of implies that you can't. So maybe they should be down. That's not bad. Maybe these could be shift question marked into oblivion. So yeah, that's kind of good. I think because it's kind of less intrusive. And okay, let's just turn off the edit mode show thing so we can only. So yeah, so this is the real one. Because if you try and edit one of the ones which isn't the real one, all the transformations are off by a little bit and it won't be directly. Yeah. So. I think that's fine. This needs to be okay. So there's an option in this. Go down a little. I think that is fine. Or maybe it's not. Okay. Oh no, God, these are off a little bit, aren't they? Are they? No, they're not. That's just because 7 and 12 aren't divisible. Yeah, I like the star look, actually. Oh, it's not actually a star. It's only a pseudo. Whatever. Mr. White, we need pseudo. Oh, yeah, that's good. I think that's better. Okay. Control R. I want to make them maybe like petals. Let's do it without. Let's do it. Hit Shift Z, and we'll do it without transforming it or scaling it along Z. GX, get it like that. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I like that. Kind of naturalistic. A heptagram. A naturalistic heptagram is my indie band name. And then we can just J to join those, and we can do. Oh no, we don't need that. Let's move this one up and then just use that good old proportional editing. Actually, is that a good idea? Okay, let's just do both. SZ0. No, that doesn't look very good. Okay, como si. Maybe. And we also want to. It might be better to use symmetry for this, but at this point, I literally can't be asked. So yeah. And then these could be moved up again a bit. That's nice. I like this. And then maybe R. Yeah, scale it a little bit. Maybe just not along the Z. Not along the Z. It still looks a bit wrong. I think it's best actually if there's a little bit of sharpness around this edge. Or if it goes in a bit, that's quite nice. Oh no, I know. I like the kind of the solidity, the feeling of like solidity it has when it's like kind of the biggest bits are closer to the ground. You know what I mean? Kind of looks like it's well balanced and like strong and what have you. Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get hit the cube projection. Oh, actually, I feel like this might work better with a smart UV project. You know what? Yeah. Okay. And maybe we could. Was it Option H? No. Ooh, Shift H. Shift H? No. You have to be in object mode. Yeah, Shift H. Okay. So let us also. Oh my God! Look, it's not aligned. What the hell? Okay, well, we're gonna fix that, so no worries. So what we want to do is a mirror modifier, but let's just hide the array modifier for the moment. We want it to be along the Y, yeah. And then we want it to be like, we want to delete this side. So let's select faces, and then yeah, we want to delete one side's worth of faces basically, and then just have it mirror X, and it'll make the UVs nicer. And just generally make it always be symmetrical and make our lives easier generally, hopefully. So if we show this now, that's good. So now we have a mirror image. So 6. There's a few little errata like this thing and this thing. So let's turn on clipping, and then these two things won't move through each other, which is great. There's also a problem. I see this. Although, is that because this is clipping into the floor? Oh, no, I see. It's because... Ah, right. So this is only one face, and it needs to be 2 just because it's mirrored. It couldn't complete join operation. Very nice, thank you. So let's command... What is it? Alt-Shift-C? Is it just Alt? No. Alt-Shift-C. Yeah, Alt-Shift-C. 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 Subdivide the vertices and faces. Yeah, there we go. Now we can join them. Okie dokie. Let's also just hide the mirror modifier briefly. Yeah, so we need to delete these. So if we just hit X3, there we go. They're gone. Save that. Doom. Nice. It looks like some kind of funny Pokemon. It looks like a what's he called? Porygon or something, or maybe a Metapod. Nice. Epicu. So if we can just Smart UV project that. Yeah, cool. And then let's give it a material which has a texture on just to see how it would map. So it can be there's like one which has a face. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Let's shade it smooth as well. Or do we want it to be smooth? I think let's have it auto smooth, and then we can have it be like some of the bits smooth. Let's set this back to okay. Let's have it so we'll determine which bits are smooth and which are not. Apart from the middle, apparently, which has to be smooth, which is annoying. If we do a mirror then array, how does that figure out? Oh, that seems that works. Okay, yeah. So now it seems to be exactly the same, except it's smooth shading correctly. So maybe I think this bit might look kind of good. What is it? It's shift thing. Yeah, there we go. No, not that far. I think. Could we have just like this bit? Because this is like sharp. Ooh. Shift boom. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks quite cool actually. It's like a leaf that's been folded. I'd be happy with just that. You know what? Maybe we should also just Alt H there, or come on. Oh, Option H. God, it's like the fifth time. Okay. Although wireframe mode. Let's just do that. I could do X-ray mode as well, but can't be asked. Solid, and then if we shift down, yeah, I like that. I think, do I? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh no, accidentally hit the whole collection. This could be higher up, maybe. Yeah, I like that. I think that's better. Yeah, just below the floor. Coolio. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Do I like these spikes here? Because they could be like not, you know. Could be like not. They could be like this. No. Hang on. Like that. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I quite like that. I feel like it's kind of clipping with this bit here a bit strangely. I think it'll look better once there's a texture on it, you know what? So let us Smart UV project it again. There we go. Okay, let's export this. Command S, file, export, FBX, boom, 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 active collection, cool, export FBX. Hopefully I haven't done anything terribly wrong. Oh god, boom, boom, boom. There we go. Oh, the floor's a bit messed, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it's fine. Okay, so let's just chuck a texture on this, just because we can, just see how it looks. So, whoa, hang on. That looks pretty cool. See, anything we put on it will be mirrored, which I really like. Although, does it look better without the shade smooth thing? Who knows? That's pretty cool. That is quite cool. Although, I think... Oh, I mean this room in the actual thing did have this floor on it, but let's just see how it looks. I think that looks really cool with like carpet, but it wasn't there. It's inaccurate. So I think I'll just leave it as this for now. But that's a very good carpet texture. I didn't think about that. Yeah, maybe some room which is in need of because because I'm using this carpet texture everywhere at the moment, but if there's a room which is in need of a different... Oh yeah, like here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This room will be where you get the thing, I think. Where where you find the ball. So we could give that texture to it as well. I might change the texture. So now let's make the ball look fun as well. Although let's just I think I will ultimately make an original texture. Actually, let's just duplicate this, and call this like let's give it some emission, make it glow, make it pop. So let's do this, and we want the emission map to just be this. Come on. There we go. So now it glows, which makes it stand out a lot more, I think. And we could have maybe this can be gold. We could make this metal. Yeah, let's make this metal, actually. Could we have different parts of it be metal? Yeah, let's see how this looks. I don't think I'd love that, actually. If we... Because things are either basically either metal or dielectric. So I think it doesn't... how smooth do we want it? Glossy or like... I feel like a little bit glossy is good. Let's get rid of the metal map, actually. I don't think it's doing that much. Yeah, I like the metallicness, though. I think it looks interesting that it's metallic. How shiny. Yeah. It looks like a wrapping of an Easter egg or something. We can give it a normal... No, we can give it an occlusion map. Can we give it a height map? No. That doesn't really... I don't see what these things are doing. Global illumination. Oh, that's the... Okay, I'm just tinkering around at this point. What's that? That's a detail map, which could be kind of cool. Yeah, if we set the scaling to something... I think this might add a bit of interest, actually. If we set the scaling to, like... That looks... Oh, that looks really cool, I think. Oh, yes. We got some detail maps, boys. Yeah, maybe like that. I just like... Yeah, I like that. Let's just see how it looks if we do the texture we originally with this one. So if we have this set to 1, now does it line up? I think it would. Yeah, it does line up. We could have it be like 2, 3. 5. I like 5. I think that's really cool. Oh god, that's very cool. Oh my god, I had no idea you could do this with detail maps. I've been missing out. I like that, the look of like eyes. I think. Eyes, I think. Could have the controls. Okay, I'm kind of getting a bit sidetracked now. That's Dinah's thing, I can have that. What does this do? This is how strong it is. Okay. Very cool. Could this base map... Oh, the emission map is... The emission map shouldn't be this. The emission map could be... Should be this. Or could we just have none? No. That doesn't look very good. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. Although this looks cooler. But I just think... This could be our placeholder, but I need to make a texture which uses black. Oh, no. There we go. I think that's kind of better, actually. But we could have it be, like, let's have it be maybe pink. Or, yeah, like red. Red's a bit foreboding. I really like this shade of pink. Oh my god, it has like a little thing. I didn't know this. It has like a little +1, -1. Yeah, that's a nice shade of pink. Can we get the hex value somewhere? HS. Oh god, come on. Give me the hex value. Oh, we can just add it as a new preset. Right. I feel like just red is not enough, you know? It needs something else. Scripts, texture, sprite, shaders, where I need to get the materials. Okay, so... This isn't symmetrical, so I think it might ruin it if we have something like this. Yeah. But that is very, very cool, I think. Let's change this. Let's have the base map. We could have this be less big. We could have it be like 2. We could have it be more big. That would be like... Let's see what it's like at 10. That's kind of cool. Like subtle. It might be a bit too much though. We could have 3. 3's nice. 6. This is the workflow. This is what it's like, just trying things out. Actually, you know what? I think maybe it's not. Oh no, it is good. Just a bit of detail. I don't know how smooth. I feel like really smooth is kind of good. Yeah, I think really like glass. It's like glass almost. So let's just leave this and not have it. It's a shame. I spent so long hanging around with it, but God, we could have no specular highlights. I don't know why. Oh, this could change color for some reason. Yeah, and that would. Oh yeah, let's have some like blue. Or like slightly. I love that color scheme. Like kind of minty and then the red, like mint and. What would that be? Pomegranate or something? I don't know. Mint and pomegranate. That probably tastes fucking horrible. But I've never tried it, so I don't know. Yeah. Surface type transparent. What does that do? It can just be transparent. Yeah, it can be transparent for now. Or opaque for now, rather. Okay. Again, material can be, will be more interesting in the future. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty nice. This ball needs to have a model, though. Of its own. So those two things obviously fit together. Oh yeah, I need to make the colliders better. That looks pretty cool. Oh, we should have it set the rotation as well, so it's always rotated in the same direction, because then it will look double cool. But that looks really cool. I think that looks really nice. Maybe we could also just boop, pop that on there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, we also want to set the rotation. button body dot transform dot rotation. Will this work? Seems to. Okay. Yeah, I'm just making it set the rotation to the rotation of the like starry bit. I could just have it reset the rotation, but I'd like the flexibility that this method should work, even if I were to like, if the star thing was at a different orientation, it would set the rotation based on the star thing's rotation, so it would still align. I don't think I'm ever gonna have the star thing be at a different rotation, but I like the flexibility. Yep. Okay. Okay, well it's not aligned properly, so I think I have an easy fix for that. But before I implement that, let's go and make a little ball thing. So, God, what could the ball be? I might just cheat and make it some like primitive. Okay, I'm gonna do new as well. Just, oh, am I? Do I want to? Let's add a. Let's see what we can add from the what is it, the extra geometry, extra primitives add-on, which is really good. It's in there by default, but you've got to enable it. I should use geometry nodes. I really should. But I'm not going to, apparently. Okay. Grid monkey, UV sphere, IK sphere is good. Subdivisions. I think 2 is a good number. Although, no, this is good. I like the icosahedron. But, yeah, generally I think that's good. And we can make it a little bit bigger as well. So I kind of like it being a bit smaller. I think it looks cool. Okay, that's good. So now if we just shift H, yeah. Could I use some geometry nodes? Let's just give it a try. Yeah. So new. Let's get primitive mesh. So for now we could do, yeah, let's do a cylinder. And so now let's put the mesh output to be the cylinder. Yeah, let's have this be like 5. Well, let's do 6. Yeah, 6, and then, oh, what do we want? We want to have instances on points. Yeah, so the points are going to be here, which, yeah, these are going to be the points, these are going to be the instance. Oh my god, it works pretty much. Okay, so we also need to align the rotation, so we want to have the rotation, oh, is it rotation from vector? No, that's not it. No, that's not either. Oh, bloody hell. The rotation could be. Maybe it's align something. Align Euler to vector. Yeah, that might be it. Nope. Okay, so the vector, yeah, we want to have the road. We want some geometry data, transform, and that begets an operation. So we want to get the rotation of the vertices. Oh, maybe normal. Yeah, maybe no. We can't just put this in here, can we? Nope, we can't. Geometry, okay. I'm just gonna Google this. Geometry nodes. Align to normal. Update. The answer below is for Blender. Experimental. This already works. Keep it. Point distribute. Okay, I'm gonna watch some dude's video.
Hello and welcome to this quick one by adding a new mesh. It doesn't matter which one. I'm gonna use
Oh, object info, okay.
Pingridos instant one still value for this one. So let's add that now. Multiply this socket. I'm gonna and now I play to shift D new and I'm gonna denote all faces like a point react to denote this new geometry.
Okay, I should be saying more. Can I literally just get more normal work? Oh, it seems so. Okay, well, this is I added the normal node like ages ago, so it just seems that that's another one of those things that I needlessly spent way too long on. So we also will probably want a rotate. Oh no, just a transform node even. Yeah, and then we can rotate these. Are they all on the same? Minus 90 maybe. No. Yep. Scale those down as well. Okay. That might be a little bit small, but okay. So now there's an instance. There's a what's it called? One of these a cylinder on every vertex of the thing. We need to align them right. Because they are currently not aligned in a correct manner. Oh god. What is the problem here? So let's just zero these just to see. What happens if we get rid of the vector? Then it only seems to do it along one. What if we put the normal as the vector? Oh, that's quite interesting. Oh, I think this might be it actually, yeah. Then we... Boom, there we go. It looks a bit like a virus. Cool, there we go. That's pretty cool. So now let's just join the... Let's have the thing, what's it called? The icosahedron itself back. Although before we do that, I think maybe we should do mesh. What is it? Mesh to curve. No, we want a curve from a mesh. So curve to no. Oh god, mesh. Okay. We want mesh. Mesh to curve. Yep. Then we want to have curve profile, I think. Oh. Okay, curve, come on. Curve tangent. I swear it was called curve profile, the node I'm looking for. Mesh. Could it be under mesh? Okay, let me just Google this again. Under geometry nodes, curve to, what do we want? Curve profile. Oh, it is curve to mesh, okay. This seems a bit wrong having mesh to curve, then curve to mesh. But there we get a profile curve, so we can do that. And then we could have, for example, anything we could have. But let's do a star for the moment, just to be absolutely mental. Oh, God. Oh, blimey. Come on. That looks pretty cool, actually. Ah, yes, very nice. That looks very cool. You could have I don't know what. I don't know. Whoa! I don't know what that does. Or how many points? That is too many. Let's have 7. No. Whoa. Inner radius. I see. So this could be 0.01 maybe. Yeah. I don't think it needs to be a star, to be honest. But that looks pretty cool. And then let's have the cylinders maybe be a little bit longer. Although I don't know if I like the longer cylinders. The cylinders were kind of placeholders. Could we do some fractal shit and have it so? I feel like this is going to give me a red line. Yeah, I'm getting a red line, which means it doesn't work. How about this? Nope. Could I be this? Surely. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yes, I like that. I like that. Although the star curve isn't really doing it for me. Let's just do a curve. Quadrilateral. Yes, good. That's good. Quadrilateral is nice and light on the geometry, and also will probably look quite cool. I don't love the shade. Let's shade. Can we shade flat? Oh, I know. It looks too much like a virus. I've made a virus by accident. Maybe we could just get rid of the cylinders. Comes that? That looks cool, but I don't know. It's kind of a bit boring. How could we make it cooler? Fill caps. That kind of works. Kind of works. Do we need this thing? Can we just do... No, that doesn't work. Okay, how could we, I don't really have a good picture in my head of what I want this ball to look like, though. So... Let's just try and make one without using geometry nodes, just briefly. I'm just going to delete this. Okay. So what shall we do? We're going to need to give it symmetry though, so we've got the star thing going on. Tell you what, let's give it mirror symmetry. And then mirror it. Come on, mirror modifier, where are you? Nope, God, how have I forgotten where the mirror modifier is? Mirror, here we go. We want it to be Z. There we go. Clipping, yes please. And flip it along. Oh, we need to flip it, I think. Right. Because otherwise it's like not a... Oh, whatever, who cares? Okay. I feel like it's nice if this ball isn't entirely. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to have like radial symmetry. I think it might look kind of cool if it has just mirror symmetry actually. So okay. Actually, you know what? This should be a UV sphere. Okay, this could be maybe 12, and this could be 6. Yeah, that's good because it makes it a lot easier to work on as well if you have it like that. So yeah, let's get it to wireframe and delete like this bit. Okay, no, delete like that x3. Okay, and that appears to be good. So yeah, okay, what are we going to do with you? We could create a icosphere and maybe boolean it. No, I don't like the idea of that. Actually, you know what? Let's mirror it across like every axis. I think that might look kind of cool. So yeah, wireframe. Nip these ones. Oh, yeah. Get these ones. Doom. Also get these ones. Banga wow. Okay. Yeah. So now it should be mirroring. Yeah. See, now it's mirroring across 3 axes, which is good. That looks a bit like a landmine, or not a landmine, a sea mine even. Okay. That looks kind of cool. God. Okay. I literally just, maybe I should sketch this beforehand actually. It could be some mathematical object. Let's see what primitives we have. Flower. No. Knots. Taurus knot is the coolest one. God. Okay, thanks Python. That's giving us an error. It could just be a Suzanne. That'd be quite funny if it was just the monkey. Like, oh no, I could make it a Utah teapot. Wait, is there a Utah? I swear there's a Utah teapot here. There must be. Oh my god. Did the add-on crash? No, it's still... It's still here, I think. Yeah, knots it is still here. Bounce spline, braid knot, Celtic knot. Oh! Oh my god! I didn't know you could do that! That is so cool! Shit! Okay, yeah, okay, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Serendipity hath struck. Okay, so now we want to... Let's have it even be just like icosahedron, because that's nice. Curve. Knots. Taurus knot. No, that won't work. Okay, that's just breaking everything. Let's not do that. Come on, mesh, knots. Celtic links. Oh, yeah. And then we can change how much it waves up. Oh, that's so cool. Wave, well, weaves even, sorry. And then bevel depth. That's pretty cool. Oh, so we can make it bigger. Wowzeroonie. Okay, handle type, aligned. No, that doesn't look as cool. Auto operator preset. No. So all we can control is weave up and weave down, essentially, right? But that's fine. I think that looks pretty flipping cool. Let's make the weave down a bit greater just so that it actually goes underneath. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, what happens, for example, if we subdivide this and then do the thing? Let's hide this quickly. Knots and... Oh, what does braid knot do? Oh, I'm afraid not. I can't. Is Celtic not the only one that will knots? What about Spyro Fit? No, no. Curve, knots, Celtic links. Oh, it still does the same thing. Oh, we have to apply this. What is that? Command A? Yeah, it's Command A. Okay. So let's get mesh. Braid knot. No, Celtic links. Oh, that's very interesting. I feel like too much. That's like too much though. Let's do that again. I think you can go back and edit these afterwards. I think, because we just need this to be a bit less. Like that, I think that's kind of too much. Actually, that's a bit too much. I mean, it looks really cool, but it's just a bit. There's too much noise, you know, too much visual noise, especially for how low resolution the TV that the game's going to be on is. That looks good, I think. I don't know how I feel about the this thing in the middle though. I don't know if it looks good or not. I know it looks like an atom or something. Let's see if we can just mess with these things just to improve them. Resolution, let's have that be like that, just to keep it nice and low. Poly. Could we have it so it's like they're in the no whatever. Extrude. Que interesante. No, I don't really like that. I think that we're best leaving this. Bevel. Object. Profile. Oh, we could have a profile. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah. Oh. Is that, do I like that? Do I actually like that? Love me some Bezier handle. Oh. Steps, no. No, let's just have it round. Resolution. Yeah, what resolution do we want? I think 4 is... You can't go to 3, and that's resolution 0. That's kind of cool. I like the low polyness of it. Did we add something to it? We could add the icosahedron and scale it down. I think that's kind of a bit of intrigue as well. The fact that this thing is like floating in the middle. How does it look if it's like little like this? I do like the icosahedron. It gives a bit, I don't know. I like it because it looks like these have been like bound around it in a cool way, which I think is good. I like it actually. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okie dokie. Maybe auto smooth. I'd like to, or can we auto smooth this? Twist method. Z or Z up. God. Tangent. No. Z up. No. Let's just do minimum. Stretch radius. Texture space. Okay, well, I think this is good. Shade smooth. Maybe we could just put a little bevel modifier on this just to... Yeah, I think that's good. Just to kind of make it a bit softer and fit in with this better. Yeah, I like that. Do we need more or less bevel? I like it as it was actually. Like, maybe a bit less. Yeah, I think that's good. Cool. And we should apply this as well. Come on, apply. There we go. And I'm gonna just make a new collection. New collection. Ball. Nope. Ooh. New collection. Ball. Ball. Sentry. Santa. No, ball. Santa. Centre. There we go. Celtic. No, ball not. Cool. Now I'm just going to Command C, Command V. Yep. Copy that. And we don't want... I'm just going to move this into like rough. The rough one. Because I'm going to convert it to a mesh. Convert this to a mesh so I can do meshy things on it. But then I want to have the original curve in case I mess something up so I can revert back to it. So, where is that? Object. Convert. Mesh. And now it should be now it's a mesh. Cool. So let's have it not shade flat. That does look kind of cool actually. But let's have it auto smooth. Come on. Set the angle limit to something a bit less intense. I like that the little bit of, you know, what's the word? The little bit of the border. I think it adds a bit of intrigue. Okay. So we could... I mean, that's fine, basically. It's not perfect, but it's fine. Wait, I could mark all of these sharp, just to make it symmetrical. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. It will take some time. Actually, no, I can't be honest. Okay. It shows that they're all at different angles, which is fun. That's fine. That's fine, I think. Yeah. It's good enough. So, and then I like how this is a bit, you know, it's like that. So let's give this a U unwrap. What projection? Let's do a sphere projection. Yeah. And then this. Oh. Yeah, sphere projection. Oh, and then maybe smart UV project for that one. So the angle be 45. Cool. Now let's just see how textures map onto these. Just by giving them some textures. So we want to have, is it called walls 1? Yeah, walls 1. Walls 1. So let's just, I don't really like how that looks. Let's see how we do it if we unwrap it normally. Cube projection, that looks okay. But I want to have some symmetry on it. Cylinder projection is not very good. Sphere projection is okay. U on poles. Align to object. No, I think our best bet is probably cube, all things considered. It's not symmetrical, but I don't know how much that matters. This one, I feel like I'll make one solid colour, but how good does cube look on this? Oh, cube looks pretty good, so yeah. Yeah, okay. I guess let's give it a whirl. Let's give it an export. Step whatever. This is gonna be like a random one. Cool. Okay, ball, and we're gonna want to export. Oh, do we want these to be joined actually? Yeah, I think. Come on, Jay. Just. Yeah. Okay. So we want to export FBX Boston Rough for. I think, to be fair, once I've got the ball, I'm going to end this thing just because it's like 2 a.m. and I need to get to sleep. So, FBX unit scale, that's good. Active collection, we want selected objects now. We don't want to call it Boston Rough 4 because that would replace the whole thing and I have to read all the colliders. I'm glad I realised that. Ball, let's just call it ball. Ball 1, I think it's always good to number things like that in case you make a second one. Yeah, let's go. And then can we, okay, no, we got it, Alt or Command Tab even, into Unity, here we go. And now if we set the mesh filter to be ball, oh, okay, funny, why isn't the, why isn't it showing up? Well, why isn't the knot showing up, which is the coolest bit, so... Okay, that's good. Okay, let's just, yeah, we can just add this here, and then we can... This doesn't have that much important stuff on it, so we can just make it again. We want rigid body with a drag of... Let's make the drag 1. Let's make the angular drag 0.5. Use gravity, we want... the tag to be ball, and we want a sphere collider as well. Okay, so that looks fine to me. Yeah, that's good. Cool. So what else? We want to just in the script. Oh, it's command backspace, isn't it? Yeah. In the script which controls button frame, yeah. This bit we need to reassign the thing. What was it? If we don't delete this, just so we can see which one is supposed to be the thing. Key ball. Okay. It's the RB that it needs. Okay, command backspace, and then this can be renamed keyball. Come on. Missing rigid body, but we can fix that. We can set it back to keyball, and hopefully this should work. I find it's often quicker to try and get as much stuff done before you test, because then because when you test it, obviously it takes a few seconds. If you constantly change a tiny thing test, it slows you down a lot. So if you do like several things before hitting play, it's kind of good. That's good enough for me at the moment. Let's see if it works. And I will change. I feel like these textures probably aren't that final, but they're good enough. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh, it's too big for the thing though. So we have to make it a bit smaller. Oh no! Oh god! It works if the player hits it. That shouldn't happen. Okay, how could we fix this? Oh, I know. Okay, I've got an idea. So we want to have, where is it? Open, close. Button stop. Where is it? Okay, collider ball. If pressed equals false, yeah. And ball dot tag equals ball quote and at reversed on a Mac for some reason. Yeah. Semicolon. No, we don't, do we? What's the error? Tell me the error. Can I just do tag? Nope. This dot tag? Nope. Oh, there's a semicolon now, so that's probably breaking it. I feel like you don't need a semicolon on an if statement, right? Okay, come on. It's really annoying that it doesn't show you. Where's God? There's some issue with debugging on. It won't show me the errors. For some reason, it's really annoying. I'm sure it's just something that I haven't figured out yet, but. Errors. See, it's weird. Why does it say 0 errors? Because there's clearly an error. And maybe it's referencing the wrong thing, or it's talking about the wrong file. Right, do I have to save it? No. Okay, look, I'm just gonna do a quick solution. What is the problem with this? Oh God, I'm stupid. Equals, right? Yep. Because in C# and most other things, I think equals is what you use to check if it equals ball, and equals is what you use to assign it to ball. So I was trying to set the tag to ball rather than check if the tag was ball. Okay, God, I'm so glad. But it does highlight how annoying it is that it won't show errors here. I need to fix that. Tomorrow I'll fix that. I'll work on it. Yeah. Okay. So back to Unity. Back to Unity, there we go. So we want to check that it doesn't... Yeah, okay, so now it doesn't work if he's there, which is good. But we also need to check that it does work when the ball is there. If the ball will even go in. Oh, okay. It won't. Maybe it's not hitting. Let's make it a bit smaller. Let's make it 0.6. I feel like bigger is easier to control, though. Nope. Okay, let's make it ball. Dot tag. Let's try that. Hey. Oh, but what? There's no sound. Okay, so some of it's worked, but not all. Basically. God, that's annoying. Ah, key ball, I see. We haven't assigned it. I forgot to assign it. Okay, come on, please work. It's weird that it doesn't play the sound if the key ball isn't assigned. It's funny, I wonder why. There we go, cool. Brilliant, it's all aligned, it's all cool. Very nice. Okay, so I think, okay, I should go to bed, but last thing I'm going to do, which should be quite simple, is just, after a minute, make it respawn in the office room upstairs, which is going to be... We should make some kind of pedestal for it to go on as well. But in this room. Whoa. Oh my god, this is a bug that I haven't discovered yet. I hadn't discovered, because this room is directly above the door, the scary door. So and obviously when the door is open, it clips into here. I had no idea. Oh god, how can I fix this? I could make this be inside the pedestal. Yeah, there could be like a big... Oh my god. What? That's sketchy. Oh my god, wait, but why is it shouldn't go up, right? Oh no. Oh, I see. Oh, so it's re-triggering it instantly. So, and it's triggering it again before it's having had time to set the position of the door back to where it was. So it's setting the door to it's basically setting the door to like higher than it should be. Okay, that should be fixable. So we're going to need an empty, which we are going to call whatever. Come on, game object, create empty. God, my computer is actually kind of working quite hard. I'm using 37 gigabytes of RAM. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Look at that. My last computer only had 32 gigabytes of RAM. I say only, that is quite a lot. But, oh god, I'm glad I got the 64 gig model, because I would have maxed it out. It's been running Unity and Blender pretty much without stuttering, so that's pretty good. It's actually wild how efficient this computer is. Okay. Oh, I can't see it because it's not real. So what is this gonna be called? This is gonna be called ball. Oh, come on, ball spawn. You are ball spawn. Come on. Ball spawn. Ball spawn. Nice, fun new phrase. Okay. Yeah, I'll make some kind of pedestal that the door can hide the door. The door will be inside the pedestal. But I think I'll do that tomorrow. Okay. So just for now, I'll also have a bit in the ceiling, I think, where the ball falls from. So it, it looks more interesting. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have a new game object in a serialized field. I need to start annotating these. Door upper, door lower, button body, game object, key ball, serialized field, game object, ball spawn. There we go. Very nice. And then when the button resets, yeah. So we want to teleport to ball spawn point, which I added in earlier. God, wow, this is all coming together. Okay, so key ball dot transform dot position. No, not dot parent dot position. Come on, dot position. Equals. See, this is the single equals, because now I'm saying like set it to this. I'm not checking if it is this. So this is the context that you would use a single equals in. And we want it to be ball spawn dot transform dot position semicolon. Come on, Das. And we don't care about the rotation. Do we care about the rotation? It doesn't really matter, but oh god, we may as well, right? Just to have some control, we may as well. I mean, it's such a small thing, but dot transform dot rotation equals ball spawn dot transform dot rotation. Cool, semicolon. Come on, Das. Now let's try. And also, just for the purposes of debugging, I'm going to set the wait time to be 6 seconds rather than 60. So the door will close again after 6 seconds, just so I can, you know, not have to wait a minute to test if it works. Come on. Oh god, because Unity's not full screen. Come on. That's every frame is throwing me an error. Right, vamos a ver qué pasa. So we push it in the thing. Whoa. We push it in the thing. It needs to be easier to get in the thing, because it's kind of annoying. Okay. Now what should happen, it should disappear in 6 seconds, and then it should be in that room upstairs. Did I save it after I set the time to 6? Or what is it on this instance of the script? Where is the script? The script's on this object. No, it's on this object. Is it? Is it not? Button frame. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. So we want it 6 here. I'm gonna set it again to default to 60 just because I don't want to. I feel like it could cause some issues. I should be. I feel like there's so many things in Unity that I'm doing wrong. Like I'm assigning the objects wrong. I think you should assign them. You can assign them in scripts or something. Like there's lots of really janky shit I'm doing, and I know, I sort of know it, but I just like it works. So, yeah. Come on. Here we go. Now 6 seconds, and it should disappear. No. Okay. Did we forget? Oh, we forgot to set the instance, I think. Yeah, ball spawn, which needs to be ball it's really like, it's a kind of a nice feeling when you have something which doesn't work, and then you realize it's just because you didn't assign an object or something really simple. Because if the worst feeling is something not working and you have no idea why, and you just can't see why it's not working properly. You try everything and it doesn't. Okay, so now, because before it didn't know, it was trying to set the position to ball spawn transform position, but it didn't know what ball spawn to reference, so it just wasn't doing anything. I think there we go. He's closed. It is gone. Okay, so if we look upstairs, hopefully there shall be a ball in the room, and then come on. Yes, it's there. Very cool. Let me kick it around. Let's get it from, because this is where it's going to start. So let's get it from here. And just like see. That's not too annoying. But how do we get it over here? Can we get it over? I feel like there should be a way to get it over this thing more easily. It's not too annoying because the route you have to take it down has a lot of narrow passageways, so I feel like it's not. That makes it sort of less annoying because it'll always just go against the wall and sort of go in the direction that you want. I think it has a good level of friction to it now. It would be cool if the faster you hit it, the more. Does that? Yeah, you can. Be nice to make it so you could kick it. That's very cool. Then we can go in. Whoa, well that's a bit of a problem. Okay. Okay. Now we need to set it back to 60 seconds. And let us also... Let's just have it so at the void... sorry, not void. When the start method is called, it sets its position to the thing as well. So where's void awake? Okay, void awake, and we want to just have these two in the void awake as well. So it calls it when the script starts, when the game starts, basically. And where is the ball? Here we go. I'm just going to move it up here. It'll be in a different place when it starts, obviously, because it'll set it to the ball spawn position. But let's just have it here for now, and it's fine. What else do we need to do? I think that's basically it. Like, it works. I think I just want to test how the collisions are when the ball is there. The like points on the star don't have colliders, which I think is kind of good. Oh my god, the CPU is almost boiling. What is it? No, it's 80 degrees. 80, almost 90 degrees, 87 degrees. That's mad. Okay, this is a bit annoying. There should be some way to like guide it out more easily, because I could imagine this pissing a lot of people off. It's pissing me off, to be honest. There should be something which there should be something here like a bookshelf, so the door is right up against the thing. So once you, oh my god, yeah, once you get it through here, it's fine. I think the pink goes quite well with his what's the word? Shirt. Blue. Yeah, blue, pink. It goes with his Crocs as well. Again, colour scheme not final. So you know what? That's unglitchy enough that I'm cool with it. Like, it's a bit glitchy, but he's not like doing any weird animations. I think I can address it later, to be honest. Cool. So we need to set the script back to 60. God, all the parent trees are expanded. What's happening? God, what have I done? Okay, just for now. And again, I'm just going to copy this. Come on, C-Command-V. Actually, it might be kind of convenient to have the ball down here, just so we can see how it looks relative to the thing. And obviously, it will change its position when we actually start the game. So, I'm just going to set, come on, this texture to be a little bit, what's the word? Just tile a bit, be a bit bigger, just so it is the same scale roughly as the other one. Come on. Oh, that's detail, that's why. 0.8. 0.8. Come on. Those are kind of the same scale, I think. Yeah, those are close enough. Those are close enough. Are they? Yeah, generally. Oh, I see. Point. Yeah, I think 0.6 is better. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Let's also duplicate this. Put on there and that, and then we can maybe. Should it be shiny? Yes, I think it should be kind of shiny. And then we can give it a detail map. Base map, maybe this one. Question mark, that was kind of cool. Maybe bigger, like. I don't think it looks as cool though, just because it's not symmetrical. Yeah, it's got to be symmetrical. Yeah, no, I don't really like it with this map. Let's just have it. Okay, bricks, but that's horrible. Oh, that's kind of good. The green. The green is not bad at all. Yeah, I like the green. It's like magical. Very occult. Although, let's just have it so. Okay. Let's have none. And this can be like green. Let's have it be like this color actually. More like turquoise. Oh, I see, because this thing for some reason is no. Okay. Why is it getting darker as? What am I missing? Oh, maybe because the lighting is yellow. Yeah, that's a good enough color. That's good. Okie dokie. Just one final test. The thing isn't there, which is what we want. Yeah, that's generally fine. I think, okay, that's good. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I don't know how long I've been recording for. Basically did take 3 hours, I think. Okay, it's like literally 2:30 now, so I'm gonna get some sleep. But yeah, this was quite fun actually. Maybe I'll do another one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sitting through this whole thing. You deserve a medal. Good night.